Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and I have prepared for you a nice and easy nail art today. Have a preview of it in here. Very salon friendly, and I hope you really enjoy it watching this tutorial, so let's start. So we are gonna turn this into this, and I really like it how this set turned it out, especially as they are my natural nails. And this set is actually embarrassing because it was done on the 29th of August, and I mean, this is like 7 weeks, it's crazy. So first of all, I'm just gonna taper them a little bit and shorten them just a little bit straight away so I can remove the right thickness of it. Because as you know, like the shorter we file the nails, the thicker they become. So you can see it, like, I mean, they are actually extremely thick in there. So I will just shorten them. And you can see it, I'm supporting my natural nail especially because they are quite long underneath. And they start growing down as well, so I will need to try to correct it as much as possible. They are not going to be the prettiest nails when it comes to the shape, because how old are they and how long my natural nails are, but you know, it should, I should still make them half decent. Okay, just clip off those wee crystals in there. And then we are going to use the safety bead to remove the excessive product. Quite a lot, actually. We need to remove quite a lot. And because they have been on for such a long time, it's not going to be an easy rebalance. You know, the nails become like really off shape. I'm trying to work as smooth as possible. And I'm actually surprised so far I don't see lifting on them. And this is also, because I had them on for such a long time, this is the first time I let my natural nail grow this long. So normally this set would be removed like a couple weeks ago and I would just start fresh. But I actually decided just to do the rebalance. This is something I would carry out for any clients which wear shorter nails. You can really still nicely reshape them even if they're very old. Like, and the natural nails are long, that is not a problem. The trouble starts when we want to have like a perfect sharp shapes, and that's the case with the long coffee nails. But because I'm gonna shorten them, I can get away with my natural nails. Okay, remove the biggest excess of the dust, which is just all over. And now I'm just gonna Push back the cuticles. Actually get rid of that. I have removed the biggest bulk of the dust. So push back the cuticles. And the growth becomes even bigger. And then straight away I'm going to swap the bead. Nice and slow. Maybe too slow.
Because battery, I think.
Or battery is gone.
No. Because you don't even touch the news.
No. And just file one side first. So here I need to file a little bit longer. I've got like an overgrown skin or like a misshaped nail in that corner. It's always, I need to prep that place a bit stronger in order for it to last. Put it back into the reverse and do the other side. Nice and slow. And I'm only cleaning up everything what is on an actual nail plate. And there is lots. Like my nail folds are really bad as well, like they so dry. That's, I did touch up already the thumb. Okay, this part is done. Before I start filing, and you can see it how badly this one grows down, I'm just gonna use the blue scrub to clean any oils I might have it on it. Like, so clean off any oils. Then put that in there, and we are gonna start shaping them. Lift them up, thin out the free edge. And then blend the product with the natural nail. Remove the dust, swap to the 180 grit. So now I need to prep my natural nail. And I'm swapping to 180 grit. So this side is 180, this side is 100. Okay, first one is prep. Actually went smooth. This one is gonna be trouble. Lift them up. So this nail grows down so strongly that I also want to file it a little bit from underneath. Okay, and then same in here. nice and slow because this side is really badly overfiled. I will need to try to add a tiny bit more product on that side because it's really overfiled. Or maybe my natural nail grows that direction and I even didn't know it because they never have been this long. Okay, bonus, I can take them down a little bit more. And that will help me fix any issues. Always very difficult to do it and rebalance, which is so old. I mean, it made my life easier because there is no lifting, but it's just trying to shape them nice. Okay, search for any shiny leftover places. Clean the mess and we can put the gel over them. Then remove the dust properly as well. Blue scrub to dehydrate the and clean up the nails again. I did also e-file my natural nails like about a couple weeks ago underneath as well. So I might need to touch it up this hand because this one is not touched, so they are all the same length, which is so nice. Like this is always the easiest way. It's the worst when you start touching them up underneath, but I will see how I get on, if I will need to e-file them or not. And then an extra nail prep. I actually cannot believe it, like the times fly so fast. Like, I mean, 7 weeks for those nails is just terrible. Again, but we had like no time. There was no chance of doing it before. Universal air bond. And I'm just gonna, so normally I'm not bothered about doing it at the product, But because they are my natural nails, I want, especially like in here, I want to make sure they touched with the Universal Air Bond as well. Then Perfect Rose, because that's what I had it before. Probably now, because they are natural and I'm going for a full color, I would be better off with the Milky Pink. But obviously I used this one before, so I'm just going to stick in with that. Nice and thin layer all over them. And I'm pressing the product down really nice and properly. Cap those free edge, like especially that I've got natural nail in there. Do the same. Sorry, Patrick. Can't believe 7 weeks. I'm getting worse and worse. See, if I could grow my natural nails, I could maybe do them every 2 weeks. Ish. No, 2 weeks is too often. Every 3 weeks. Oh, life is just crazy busy. Okay, cook them 60 seconds. And then when the hand is cooking, I like to save the time by picking up the product on the one side of my brush. And then when it's ready, I can start building up the apex. So again, nice and thin layer. Cap the free edge and now build up my apex because they are natural nails. Oh gosh, this one is terrible. It's coming down so badly. I don't want huge apex. I wanted it to be nice and thin because they don't need that support. Almond shape would solve the issue, and here I could be easily lifting it up, or I could e-file it from underneath as well. But as I say, that's usually make a mess of them because I did e-file that hand and I didn't e-file my left hand, and I think it looks this hand looks much better because it wasn't filed from underneath. And then I'm gonna freeze it. So each apex I will freeze it like 10 seconds. It's quite warm in here today in the house. Patrick make it nice and cozy. So my product is very watery, like you can see it normally. You can see it as like really watery. So normally it's much thicker consistency, which means I can do maybe more than one nail at the time. And obviously I'm missing also quite a lot of product as well, because there is hardly any left. Straight away, because this side is so badly overfiled, I'm just touching it up like with the wee string of the product. Okay, so I'm just filling up this gap. And move on into another nail because I want to fill up this gap a couple times. Like, you know, kind of extended it in the ear, I would say. Check the size, pick up the apex area. Not too large, I don't want them thick, they are almost my natural nails. And look, I'm mainly in the middle, because by the time I reach this free edge, the product is gonna flow nicely and beautiful into the right places. Touch up this one again. Freeze it. And just exactly the same again. So pick up the scoop when the product is cooking and then do another one. Again, measure the apex size. So usually I go and look at the side view because that tells me the most like how high I want my product. And then I need to take into the consideration that I'm gonna do a full color. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Like I usually have no full color on my nails, but I'm gonna do it for this set. Again, touch up this place and cook it. I do it for the clients as well. Like sometimes when they're missing like a one side, I would keep kind of adding till it actually looks pretty good. Okay, then I can build up apex on this one, and this one I can give you a nice beautiful view of the side. Is it? Yeah, you can see it, like how much the structure has changed. Cap those free edge. Look, my brush is like, you know, on the almost underneath. And then this size apex. So not too big, like, but decent enough. Don't go too close to the side because it's very warm. The product is going to run in there. Hardly any pressure was before, and now, since I'm going to the free edge, quite a lot of pressure. Okay, so this way I have reshaped the nail and I've got the right amount of the product everywhere. Then freeze it again, and then we can do it the last one. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. Always like give it at least 10 seconds freeze so the product doesn't run. And now I can rebalance this one. So on every nail, because I remove slightly different amount of the product, I apply different amount of the product. Touch up this missing place. And now in this one I can see, oh gosh, in this one I can see a missing product here, here, then I've got too much, and then I've got too much. So I'm just going to try to kind of follow that. Lots of product here, so bounce it off from your brush. Okay, then I've got too much product. Not enough in the middle, too much on the side, so I'm even more through the middle on this one. And it starts already looking better. Touch up that missing side. Leave it a couple seconds for it to kind of spread and flow, and that's them ready for a final 60 seconds cure. Most important thing, close all your products while your hand is cooking, and then UV cleanser to remove the inhibition layer. Nice and proper clean, like really proper clean. One wipe, get rid of it, second wipe. So sometimes one wipe is not enough. And also when I'm building up the structure, like, you know, I take into consideration that by the time the light hits it, it's gonna be like maybe an extra 1, 2, 3 seconds. So the product keeps spreading till is solid enough to don't do that. So please take that into consideration as well when you're doing your clients or your nails, that you don't want to go too close to the sides. You can see the product really nicely did flow into that places, like even in some places too much, I would say, and I was really keeping right in the middle. Okay, start reshaping them. So my natural nails are kind of wider because I like to pinch the enhancement. This is usually my trouble later on, that these places are kind of quite wide, so I need to lift them up, like make sure they are lifted up. And this is the file movement I'm doing, okay? Just to thin them out and make them look prettier. I don't like thick, bulky nails, so I'm just gonna take it down as much as possible, as thin as possible. Touch up from underneath. Taper it even more. Blend everything around the cuticle area. And I believe like doing this chromey design is actually amazing. And I cannot wait to show you how to achieve that look, because I think it looks fantastic, like really, really nice and pretty. Okay, no, too long. Yes, it was too long. Nice and gentle on this one because we are almost there. Okay, and I'm just trying to lift it up a little bit because this one was drooping so badly. My goal is to touch this place here and don't touch this place. Blend around the cuticle area. I wish to still lift it up higher. And then another one. So that's the one which was overfiled, but I managed to add a little bit in here. They are actually all overfiled. Because the natural nail curve different than the enhancements. Which mean I have kind of, because the natural nail curved that way and curved that way, I feel like I've got a bulk of the product at the free edge, just right down at the free edge, and then not enough kind of product where the natural nail is, because it curves so much underneath. This one, actually, I'm quite happy because it was, so this side was going so strongly that way, and now it's straight, so I could even touch it up a little bit more with the file. So you can see it like a small things. We can easily fix it without of even cutting the nails. This nail usually isn't giving me a trouble. My natural nail grows quite nice and straight. It doesn't grow down, so you can see it like it's actually not growing down the way like the index finger. Index fingers are the worst. I should call it like, can we turn an overgrown nails into a pretty decent set at the end? I hope like we manage to balance them out as much as possible. And then the hardest one for me to shape in a camera, because I like to support it on my knees, is the pinky. Nice and slow. Because my goal again is touch this place, but don't touch that place. Blend around the cuticle. And then I'm going to do the final movement. So what I want to do is I want to go all over them with the file like this. You know, guys, this movement is like you could almost file it blind. It's just taking off any imperfection and making it nice and pretty shape all over. It just kind of removes product from the places where there is too much of it. And also this nice black background gives me a good background to view the shape, because the darker the background, the more imperfections you are gonna see it. Brilliant. Next step. So next step is just to take the buffer and give them a buff. I don't need that anymore. I will start with the white buffer, right in the middle, nice and fast. Clean the dust, and now I can start buffing nice and gentle around the cuticle area. We even didn't trim the cuticle yet. I like to do it just before I apply the product, but actually you can see it, we have nicely exfoliated it with all the file. And the last perfecting touches. Okay, foam is nice. No pressure, because if I don't do the pressure, I can remove the places where I've got too much, and this is starting looking better as well. Yes-ish. It's the join of the natural nail and the extension, that's what always looks so bad. And this side is drooping. And then middle finger, blend that in. Okay, I have found it unblended product here. You can't, no matter what, you cannot leave that. Because it will cause the lifting plus a really ugly jump. And then the pinky. Okay, let's clean them all. Clean them properly, and I'm just gonna clean all the dust here as well, like which is flying. We don't want that for the next part, and clean up the cuticles. They are not too bad. But I've got tiny wee bits and pieces just to trim it. Again, I don't want to do it to the excess. I find it like the less I do my cuticles, the nicer they are overall, and they last me longer time because I like to kind of exfoliate them. So I've got the facial exfoliation, and I use that on my cuticles after I get my nails done. Like, it's amazing actually, because it just removes all those wee dry bits and pieces without of trimming them. Okay, that's enough. Just leave it alone. The rest I'm just gonna exfoliate it after I finish my nails. So clean them properly. And we are gonna play actually with the fantastic colors, and I'm so excited. So I want the, first of all, I want something to rest my hand on. And then we are gonna play with the colors 296, which is a Disco Dolly. Absolutely beautiful, stunning color. Then the next color we are gonna use is the yellow one, 297. I'm actually gonna grab the paper from the forms as well. Basically, I just want to bring all those colors in there. Then the blue one, 295. And some purple one. So purple one is 274. Try to don't put the purple close to the yellow, because purple and yellow give you a gray color. And then I'm gonna use the white French gel and watercolor brush. Okay, my cuticle pusher. And I'm doing just the lines, just like this. Clean my brush, it becomes too purple now. Pretty difficult stuff, because we want to kind of work in those lines. So I don't want the lines that direction, I want the lines that direction. with all sorts of different colors. Okay, grab the wipe. Okay, we are slowly getting there. Again, clean my wipe, and I want to introduce more white into it. Okay, get more of the yellow one. Mix with pink, gives us orange, and I'm just gonna touch a tiny bit of orange pieces because I really love this color. Okay, I would say we almost there. Okay, this one is perfect. Okay, give them a cure. And then we are going to put the top coat. And normally we do the chrome just straight over the top coat. This isn't a case with those nails because I have done so many different lines like and blending that I feel like for the chrome I might need to have like absolutely perfect surface. I want them to be super pretty. So what I'm gonna do is apply this top coat and give it a gentle buff to it and then reapply it a fresh one so it's just perfect and spot on for a chrome. So with this top coat I'm not too fussy. I just want to apply it all over so I can smooth out my design. I mean, it is really not bad, but I know it can be better. So cure it 60 seconds. And then once they cook, give them a quick bath. Okay, so this bathing will just make them perfect, like perfect for a chrome. Actually, put that on the side. We might need it for later. Okay, you re-inspect them. And now we can clean them and apply the final top coat for a chrome. So high shine. Now I am extremely fussy. I check how my top coat is reflecting the light, that I do not have any dust particles. Ideally, you even want to wait like maybe, 5 minutes. Clean up your desk properly from any dust particles and then apply that top coat. And you can do it this design with as many colors as you like. I tend to go for the more pastel-y, the better, I would say. Gosh, this dust is just flying everywhere. Because it looks the nicest. Or you could do it with much stronger, even the neon colors would work too. And again, you don't have to do the line work that direction. I just really wanted, because my nails are on the shorter side, so actually placing the lines that way make them optically look longer. Okay, I'm just re-inspecting it. I'm far too fussy sometimes. And then cure it 60 seconds. And then we are gonna grab those beautiful magic chrome. I love it so, so much. It's so pretty, like crazy pretty. And apply it over it. Just bring it in first of all. And then start rubbing it in. Okay, so on every color it will look different. And make this design really interesting. Almost like a wee rainbow. Okay, clean up my chrome. I possibly touched this one, did I? Yeah, it looks touched, so I'm just going to place the design in there to cover the space. Okay, next step. So we want to grab our transfer foil gel. Pretty difficult stuff now because we've got very shiny surface, like really shiny surface. Now, just so you see it also what I'm painting, I'm gonna add a drop of this one and grab my detailer brush. Grab Universal Air Bond as well. I'm just gonna touch up the free edge of my nails with it. Because of it, like the next top coat is gonna stick in nicely to it. I could keep rubbing the chrome for hours just to make sure it's the most possibly shiniest ever one. And then let's paint some leaves. So I want them random, like really nice and random. But at the same time, I'm searching the places which I might not like 100%. Just to make my life easier. Pre-long those leaves. Can you see it where I'm placing those leaves like I did? I do have a wee dot in here. So I just added the leaf in there. And this is something I tend to do a lot. I'm trying to perfect my design and the shape of the nails and everything with every single step. Oh gosh, I lost this one. It's so shiny that it's actually hard to even see it imperfections. And I really loved it my previous sets. That's why I wanted actually those gold leaves too, because they will last me some time again. Not that long, because it's a full color and I don't like the full colors on my nails. Really rare sight for me to have a full color. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So 30 seconds cure, and then we are gonna transfer some gold transfer foil. I've got it here, and my scissors. But yeah, I think it is a really nice and interesting set. I can also grab a white French gel because we are going to need it for the next step. So whenever I'm cooking, I can actually start preparing for the next things. So a white gel. And we are 30 seconds, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So they are ready. Grab those foil. Two pieces. No, I touched them with the foil. Okay, so I've got some gold leaves. Now I need to top coat it again because we need to protect the transfer foil. And the next part, it already looks nice. And with gold, like, I think it's wow. Like, it's so nice with the gold. Decent amount of the top coat. And you know, guys, because I knew it straight away, I'm gonna like apply the top coat for the chromes. We are gonna do the full color. Look how extremely thin those nails was looking when we finished filing them, and how much thicker they look now. And also even the shape of this nail, like, it has improved so much. It was terrible. So I tend to do it with every single step. But we had a hard dilemma, do we want to record today or not? But that was the actually only day where I could get my nails done. Otherwise, I will be stuck with them for another 2 weeks. It's terrible. So I'm glad we have managed, even been so tired. I think it's just those winter, like when we coming in from summer to like autumn, winter months, and then from winter to springtime. That's where I feel it the most tired, like when the seasons shifts. Perfect. Like, make sure the free edge is cupped. It has to last me, I don't know how long. And then I'm gonna cure them 30 seconds and then start prepping my brush for the next part of the design. So they don't need to be fully cured. That's why I say it only 30 seconds, because I like to cook my top coat for 60 seconds, but I only cure them 30 seconds. But this is enough to start doing the design. Okay, and I want two leaves in here, just to give me some white, because obviously I love white. And they are so colorful that they almost scream to me like, place some white in there. Actually, I'm gonna do it 3 leaves here. And that's it. Couple more leaves in here. And you can go over the gold one, no problem at all. Okay, I find really ugly place on this nail, and it's here. They are pretty. It definitely isn't my best set because the nails have been really old. I'm extremely tired, but they are pretty. They've got something in them, and I really badly wanted to show you it because I think it's super cool, and the idea came in from the previous sets of the nails I did it. You know, I kind of love to came up with different ideas after doing something. So I will do one set of the nails, and then another idea comes up after doing that set. This leaf needs to go there, there, and there. Okay, sugar, sprinkle it with the sugar, give them final cook, and then they are finished. I think so. No, oh no, oh no, oh no. One more leaf. They are finished. So I just rechecked them from every angle, and I didn't like that place. Okay, sugar it. Final cure of 60 seconds now, and then I can show you the final results. Okay, so just get rid of that mess, and the chrome is absolutely amazing. We do post it internationally, guys, and it's called Magic Chrome. Like, and I love it so much. Now I'm just gonna remove the excess of the sugar from the snails, and I love it how everything connects together, like so pretty, absolutely amazing. Like every nail is so slightly different, almost like a tie-dye design. They are very messy. Sugar is usually pretty rough on the beginning, like so you need to wait it maybe like 24 hours, and then it becomes quite nice and smooth, but it's lasting, it's not coming off. I will need to wash my hands before I apply cuticle oil. I don't like to do that before that stage. That's them clean, and I can show you how they turn it out. I do really like something about them. Like, you know, I think they are quite unique. Not the best shape, as I said. They have been pretty old nails, but that's how they turn it out. I hope you have really enjoyed this video. I'm sending you huge glittery hugs and looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!